Alright, people. I'm back. Yes, my other badass leather jacket. And today's YouTube video is going to be episode 51. Now, 24 hours ago, I made a YouTube video, and that one was talking about how I feel like that some men need to be aware of what's going on with women at work and how to read them. And then I talked about the photos and the phone calls. Now, here I'm going to talk about something else on YouTube that doesn't get talked about too much. And this one is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time. Excuse me, I had something to eat earlier, and I can't stand these punk-ass pickup artists who tell you got to make 50 to 100 approaches day and night to talk to women. They call it day game and night game. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is to help you men out, because I see some of you men are confused from the age of 18 to 29, and I extend this YouTube video to the age of 18 to 35 years of age. Now, the name of the title is going to be called Sex Talk 101, Episode 51. Sex with hot women, or should I say, I probably want to put it's okay to take a break from hot women. Now, the reason why this video is being made is because I see there's a problem that's been going around for the past 10 to 11 years now. And people like me and you fall victim to this. And that is, you got to talk to every single woman you see. Whether she's at work, at the gym, at school, at the movies, at the bar, at the nightclub, the gas station, the store. Everywhere you go, you be trying to talk to beautiful, attractive women. From the ages of 18 to 29, of course. Because that's what we find physically, sexually attractive. The problem is we keep chasing women 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And that's not normal for any man to do. At some point, you got to take a break. At some point, you have to go to work. You have to go to school. You have to pay your bills. You have to file your taxes, because I got to do mines. I mean, it should have been done a long time ago. But the point is, there's other stuff as a man we have to do. Go to the gym and work out. Go to the doctor. Go to the dentist. Wash our clothes. Shop for food and water. You know, feed ourselves, bathe ourselves, and we neglect all of that for the sake of some ass. Now, do you understand what the concept of the word simp means? Or pussy beggar? It means to beg for pussy. It means to be a simp. It means to be desperate for attention. And sometimes trying to seek attention from women 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year could be very dangerous and detrimental to our health as a man. You start to descend into a state of madness and becoming insane. And when I say the word insane, what I'm trying to say is you go nuts because all you seem to be doing is chase, and you don't take a break. And the pickup artists have bury this into a lot of men's mind that it's okay to chase pussy. Problem is when you do this at work, you get brought into the H&R's office and you can get hit with 2 strikes, 3 strikes, 4 strikes. And if it's a very special company, you might get hit with 5 strikes. And next thing you know, you get fired and you get terminated and you lose your job. Now ask yourself a question. Do you think those pickup artists are going to help get you a new job if you lose your job? Fuck hell no. If you get arrested and you get sent to jail and you get hit with a sexual harassment charge or sexual assault charge, do you think those pickup artists are going to help get you out of jail? No. About 90% of the time, they're going to use reverse psychology on you 5 to 10 times and tell you to your face, you're an adult, you should be responsible for the consequences of your actions, and you should have paid attention to what you were doing. That's how they're going to, pickup artists is going to act. They're going to change up on you and then you're going to be looking stupid, dumbfounded, trying to figure out, why did I pay $200, $300, $400, $500, $1,000 to go to these 2 to 3 hour pickup artist seminars to show me how to do day game and night game to make 50 to 100 approaches, and I still keep getting rejected by every single woman I talk to because you won't take a break. If you look at basketball, right? Just professional basketball in the NBA. Man, you got basketball players that play for 9 months. Now, 9 months is the expectancy of a woman being pregnant and giving birth to a child. And you notice that the basketball season starts in October, and then the NBA season ends around, I would say, around April, May is when the NBA season ends. And then the NBA playoffs takes place in the middle of April, and then it finishes in June. So you get about 2 months of the NBA playoffs, because there's the first round, there's the second round, there's the third round, and then there's the NBA finals. And all of that can take 2 months to finish. Now, once they're finished, they have July, they have August, they have September, they have November. They have 4 months off from playing basketball. So professional athletes like a LeBron James, he has 4 months to go inside of a gym and get in great athletic shape, to get bigger, stronger, faster, athletic. He has a chance in 4 months to go take his 3 kids and his wife out to lunch and dinner. You know, go to Mexico or go to London or go to Japan or China. You know, take them on a long vacation trip for 4 months. He has 4 months to spend time with his mother, to go see his uncles and his aunts. You know, he has time for 4 months that he's not playing professional basketball to do other great fun activities. You know, take them to Canada and take pictures in the mountains. You know, LeBron James has a chance to go bungee jumping or whatever it is that he does for fun for 4 months before the NBA season starts up again in October. Same thing if you watch professional football. Those pro athletes, you know, the NFL season starts like in late October, September. Then it's, it's September, it's October, it's November, then it's December, then it's January. So they play for about 5 months of professional football. By the time they get to February, the NFL season's over, and it's time for them to do what? Have the NFL playoffs. And that ends in February. Then as a football player, they've got 6 to 7 months of vacation. So if you're playing professional basketball, you got to play 9 months in the NBA. And then you get a 4-month vacation. So you're not going to see LeBron James playing basketball for 4 months that the NBA season is on timeout. If you're playing professional football, you got to play at least 5 months of football. And then you're going to get 6 months off as a football player, like Tom Brady. You're going to see Tom Brady take his family to Mexico, Canada. You're going to see them take them to the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Costa Rica. He's going to take them to all these places during the 6 months that he's with his wife and 3 kids. He has time to go see his first ex-wife and his firstborn son. He has time to go see mom and dad and his grandparents. All of this in the 6-month period. And then close to the second 3 months of the 6 months, that's when Tom Brady goes into the NFL locker room and watches all this film and gets to practice in the football and gets ready for the NFL season. So basketball players and football players take breaks from their sport. Same thing with baseball. You got 182 games, a baseball season. And those guys are playing baseball for about 9 to 10 months, just as long as the NBA season is. Same thing in hockey. Those guys got to play about 4 or 5 months of hockey before, the same system as the NBA basically. All athletes take a break from playing sports. Same thing in Hollywood. Actors take a break. They take a break from acting. You know, they might do 3 movies in 1 year, and not all those movies come out the same time. Like, you have a case where Samuel L. Jackson will do Avengers Endgame. Then he does Captain Marvel. So he's done 2 movies in 1 year. But then he still has another movie that he has to film in the same year. Now, 2 of those movies are coming out in 2019. And then maybe towards the end of 2019 or 2020, Samuel L. Jackson has another film coming out. He has to take a break too. So he might do 3 or 4 movies in 1 year, and then he has to take a break. So you may not see Samuel L. Jackson for like almost 2 years while all those movies have been filmed. Actors take break in television and film. Your R&B singers, your favorite rappers, your favorite rock stars, they also take a break. And including the bad boys and the players and the Chads and the Tyrones who be smashing all the pussy, they be getting all the ass, all the booty. Even guys that screw girls all day, even they take a break. Chad takes a break, okay? You know, all the players, all the ballers, all the guys that be getting all the sexy, attractive women that you can't never get, they take a break. At some point, Chad might take 2 or 3, might even take 4 months off from smashing girls. Even the player who just smashes any type of female in the skirt takes a break. Remember I said in my last video, men should be players? Well, guess what? The player who just smashed any type of chick, doesn't matter if the girl's fat and out of shape, and the girl be 200 pounds, 300 pounds, 400 pounds, 500 pounds, that guy, all he does is smashes fat chicks, he takes a break. The guy that likes to mess with your mom and your grandma, he takes a break. The guy that just likes to mess with girls that are slutty, he takes a break. Basically, what I'm trying to say in this video, it's okay if you take a break from chasing women. It's okay if you take a break from trying to get phone numbers, email messages. You ain't got to end up like these stupid pickup artists who tell you this crap. And it's crap because even pickup artists with they lying, deceitful bitch ass, they take a break. You know, try to understand this concept that I'm trying to explain in this video. You have to understand that a woman doesn't want to fuck a robot, okay? You ever seen those old movies of RoboCop from the 80s and the 1990s where RoboCop just sounds so robot? A woman doesn't want to fuck a robot. A woman wants to fuck a man. And when you guys be going after every female, that is the problem. And I've always said it. The first stage of sexual harassment is making a woman feel very uncomfortable. Stage 2 of sexual harassment is you saying something verbally. Stage 3 is inappropriate touching. You know, feeling on the ass and the breasts and the legs and the thighs without permission. Yeah, there's 3 stages of sexual harassment. Stage 4 is called sexual assault. So ultimately, there's 4 stages of sexual harassment. Stage 1 is just, okay, you're creeping me out, so you may not get into too much trouble at stage 1. Stage 2 is you just saying some verbal words that can get you into some trouble. Stage 3 is you're going to get into a lot of trouble. And stage 4, you're fucked. You're going to jail for a long time and might have to register as a sex offender. And, you know, they ain't good for no man. And when you keep trying to chase women 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and you don't take a break from women, women think you don't have nothing better to do. They don't think you know how to, what's the word they be using on the internet nowadays? Prioritize your time. You see how I got in trouble at my job? You see how I got my final warning? And I got one more time to do some stupid shit, and then it's bye-bye, Alex? Yeah, so if I'm one handsome son of a bitch and I get in trouble, well, then you men from the ages of 18 to 29, or in this case from the ages of 18 to 35, you can get in trouble as well. And you listening to these pickup artists is usually 90% of the problem. Because think about it. You can't get your money back if you pay a pickup artist. A pickup artist keeps your money like a company, like a business, like a McDonald's franchise. They take your money. And they're not going to feel sorry for you if you go to jail. What does a pickup artist look like trying to get you out of jail when he has a business to run? Yeah, you need to think about that. And when you be trying to approach these women in public, well, it doesn't matter if they say day game or night game. If a woman doesn't find you physically, sexually attractive, she just don't like you. If she gets the roll in her eyes, or she ignores you, or she don't want to talk, she's letting you know she don't show no interest. Now, it may be a bitch, but the purpose of taking a break is that the longer the girl don't see you, the harder it is for a girl not to like you or to hate you. The more she keeps seeing you, the less she's going to like you. That's usually what causes us to have the problem. Now, women will always be here. Some guys act like it's the end of the world if they don't get to see a woman at the movie theater, or at the gym, or at work, or at school. Gotta stop thinking like a pickup artist and start thinking like a player. Players take a break. You can't play basketball all the time. Can't play football all the time. Even the Chads that all they do is play video games. Yeah, you can play Halo, you can play Assassin's Creed, God of War in this bitch, but at some point you gotta take a break of playing the video games. I like filmmaking, but sometimes I have to take a break from filmmaking on YouTube. I like to make versus videos on Minds.com, but I have to sometimes take a break. I like watching, The Flash and the Arrow, but sometimes I have to stop and do house chores in the house. Sometimes you have to take a break. That's why I said that when you keep trying to talk to a girl, you give the girl the feeling that you don't have nothing to do with your time. And then you wonder why she goes, he creeps me out, he scares me, he makes me feel uncomfortable, I don't trust him, he's so thirsty, he's so desperate for attention. Sometimes too much good attention is not good. Sometimes when you get too much attention, you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know who's giving you the attention. And then when you don't get the attention no more, then you gotta take a look in the mirror, and the only person you can blame is yourself. You can't blame mommy, you can't blame dad, you can't blame your friends or your coworkers. You gotta blame yourself. So before I end this video, I'm gonna say, if I was a man, which I am, take 3 to 6 months off from talking to women. Now, I want to say you should take a whole year off from taking from women, but some guys might say that's too damn long. So to be nice and to be fair, 3 to 6 months is the longest you should not try too much to talk to women. If that's too long, then 2 to 4 months. So I would say minimum 2 to 4 months, take a break off from talking to women. 3 to 6 months if you really need the time. The purpose of that is to prevent you from having a burnout or from getting into too much trouble, so you don't ever get accused of sexual harassment. And you see, the reason why the guys that keep getting laid so much and it's so consistent is because they've had practice. They don't just keep going after girl after girl after girl. Because even if you're on the internet doing online dating and you just keep hitting females up, at some point the woman on the internet is going to act just like the girl in person. He is one thirsty ass man. He act like he ain't never seen no pussy before. That's how some women are going to look at us. Damn, he ain't never seen no ass before. What's wrong with this man? Don't this man have a job? Don't this man have a life? Does this man does stuff outside the website? That's what some women are going to think of you. Even at the gym, even at work, some women gonna say, he ain't never seen no booty before. Now, I know some of you guys are sexually frustrated, and I know some of you guys went a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, ain't getting no ass. But you gotta learn how to hide the fact that you ain't getting laid, because when a woman can tell that you ain't been getting no pussy for so long, that let her know that you're desperate. Now, I know that's a double-edged sword, and I know that's hypocritical, but guess what? You'd be surprised and shocked that there are some women that are sexually frustrated, and they don't look like it, and they don't give out any vibes that she ain't getting no dick, but she knows how to stay functional and conduct herself like a human being. Now, if she go home and get the vibrator and turn all psycho crazy and shit, she's inside the house, so don't nobody see that she turned into a nut. A lot of us, we don't do that. We like to go out and just show our primal animal nature and then wonder why the woman get on the phone and call the police on our ass. So that's why I'm saying it's okay to take a break from trying to have sex with women or trying to get with women. I say 3 to 6 months to be nice and fair, to make it minimum, 2 to 4 months to be minimum, 3 to 6 months maximum. Now, it's supposed to be a year that you're supposed to stay away from women. Now, I'm not saying stay away from women for the rest of your life. What I'm saying is do not let women control your every action and dictate everything. Guys who do that are guys that have never been with a woman in their entire life. That's the guy that gets rejected a lot. Now, the guys who get women, they take breaks. Even if it's a girl that likes you or doesn't like you, it's okay to take a break. Remember, basketball and football players, they take breaks. Women will always be here, no matter what. Now, you may not see that same girl again in 3 to 6 months, but it's okay. Women will always be here. Sometimes I have to be reminded of it. And sometimes I got to remind you guys of it. And sometimes you guys might have to remind me of it. So I'm helping you guys out. You guys are going to help me out. We'll help each other out. So this is to clear up the tension in the air. You won't be called a mangina. You won't be called a simp by women. Because women will think something's wrong with you if you talk to them all the time. They'll think you're that desperate. A lot of times, a woman can just take one look at our face and go, oh yeah, he one desperate son of a bitch. He act like he ain't never seen no ass. It happens to me, it happens to the best of us. We're not perfect. We have flaws. We make mistakes. What I'm saying is a woman don't want to fuck RoboCop. She want to fuck a man. And you are human. It's not like we're immortal like in those Highlander movies where you can do that for a long period of time. Even superheroes have to take a break from talking to the girls. Yeah, that's why I said sometimes it's not good to always get attention. It's nice to get attention, but too much attention can be dangerous and detrimental to anyone's health. So I hope this video is a nice big helping hand. Until next time, peace.